Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading, it's the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message, okay? Let's get started. I pre-shuffled the decks, and the bottom of this deck is experiencing. This is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is usually a card like waiting for your ships to come in. And this Three of Wands in the Osho Zen deck, they are actually experiencing things that are happening or things that are coming into fruition. They're an active part of it. Okay. So you're not just like trying to stand around and watch the grass grow or the paint dry kind of thing. You're actually out there doing something about something. All right. Let's see what else we get. Ooh. Okay, so first energy I got is inner voice, which is the High Priestess energy. So maybe you're starting to listen to your inner voice, your higher self, your intuition. You're starting to get good information or recognize the information that you're receiving from your higher self, from within, your inner voice. Come on, this is supposed to be easier. There we go. The second one we have is the dream, which is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is someone coming back from the past. This is having to do with the dream, you know, the actual, I don't want to say fantasy, but, you know, the good memories from something from the past, or love that's gone now, or something along those lines. I think she's like in her memories. And the last energy is stress. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is like balancing, or not, well, trying to maintain your ground, your footing in this case. In the traditional deck, there's a guy on top of the hill with his little wand trying to hold off six other wands, you know, from coming up to where he is, messing up his ways kind of thing. And if you look closely, you see there's a little monkey down at the bottom with a pin. I'm going to pop that balloon underneath his foot and make all that stuff fall to the ground. So you probably got a little bit of a ding-a-ling in your life somehow that likes to mess you up. And we have slowing down at the bottom of the deck, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Being meticulous, taking your time. Okay, so let's see what all this means. So you've got experiencing. You're actually, bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups. That's a couple of love coming in. Maybe an offer of love. This is something, maybe this is something that you've waited for, but now you're actually in the trenches trying to make things happen for yourself with the experiencing card. And now we have Mr. Stability. We have the Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles showing up. He's very stable. He's financially stable. He's stable mentally, physically, emotionally. Got a good job. Owns business. And we have the Nine of Swords. That is sleepless nights. It's almost like you're up worrying about whether or not this stability will ever come to you. Collaboration. You want a nice, stable collaboration with someone. This is under the intuition, the High Priestess. Ending old cycles and taking that leap of faith. So it sounds like you're listening to your inner voice. You're going to start experiencing some of the things that you maybe dream about that you don't go towards. Maybe it's time for you to start taking a leap of faith. And then there's the Tower. The Tower breaks down structures that aren't stable. They aren't built on solid ground. They're going to come down anyway. So Spirit is just speeding up the process for you. If you're taking too long doing something, taking a leap of faith or moving forward or coming out of your head, Divine will do something to force the issue, to make you get moving when the time is right. You have that new beginning with Judgment, second chance. Okay. So it's like Divine is getting you off your keister here. King of Wands going after, he goes after everything he wants. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. There's some passion. So yeah, I think maybe you're going towards someone that you are passionate about. You know, you've got the experiencing card. You're not just standing back waiting for them to come to you. I feel like you're like going to them with the King of Wands. But I feel you are a little bit guarded. Why is Leo guarded? Waiting. I'm getting that I think that maybe this has happened in the past, where you have waited on someone to come to you, and somehow either you or them have to walk away from the situation. You know, we follow that with the King of Swords, which is that kind of icy cold kind of energy. You know, very, very business, very, you know, not loving or anything like that. What else here? But I feel like your desire is to experience a relationship, a kind, loving relationship, something that is stable. But straight away, you're looking for something stable. You want some kind of commitment. And maybe just a conversation needs to be had. You know, maybe instead of walking away from a situation, maybe you should talk about it. Because this is Three of Wands, that's experiencing. This one is waiting for ships to come in. So it seems like there needs to be some sort of a conversation that needs to be had before any walking away is done. You know, because the best thing might be, or a good thing might be, to go towards some sort of a commitment. Okay, bottom of this deck, at a stalemate. Not sure what to do, which direction to go. It's like you get hung up somehow. Passion is still there, but you feel like you need to put the brakes on and go into your head. Show me the Two of Swords, please. The Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords. What's going on with that for Taurus? It's like someone hasn't, because it showed up in the block, someone has not been able to be successful in these types of situations, whatever the situation is. I'm not seeing a whole bunch of cups, so I can't rightly, you know, say it's love, but it's something that excites you, but it also scares you and puts you in your head. And I feel like you're having a hard time achieving that. It's like no matter where you go, you always end up being manipulated somehow. Conflict. Feeling left out in the cold. But now I think you consider yourself taking charge by like putting your boundaries up and maybe even like withdrawing. That's why you're sitting up in the dream. The High Priestess again. Why is she here? The Lovers, Page of Swords, and Two of Cups. It's almost like you make a deliberate choice to, if it is a relationship, to break it down to its bare minimum as far as a friendship. Yeah, probably because of third-party situations. Maybe you've had to deal with that many times in the past, and this is what is really just kind of throwing you off your game. It's kind of stifling you. You have a hard time being successful with these relationships, but the dream is still there. It is still there. And this is in the current situation. There is something or someone that is on your mind. Let's see what happens here. We have the heartbreak. So maybe this person that you are dreaming about is the one that broke your heart, which is why you pull up and fall into a stalemate every time. You know, even if someone stable does show up, it's like you blow it up. It's something flip. It's like you blow it up in fear. Well, ain't nothing like a heartache. That'll take you loose. That will definitely take you loose. Okay, let's see the dream. Balance. Juggling. Ten of Cups. And Strength. Press the side of the screen if you want me to go faster, because I go into my thinking spells. Sometimes I forget you're here. Okay, so back to the dream. Trying to remain balanced as far as this dream is concerned. Whoever this person is from the past, they really, you feel like they could really make you happy, but you find that you have to remain strong, in control of yourself. You don't want to get like crazy. I think you're afraid that someone is not interested, that this person from the past is not interested. Oh, but they're coming back in. Or is this person, did this person from the past not make an offer to you? They're coming in, so I say no. This is possibly someone that did not make an offer to you, but they're coming in. They've made the decision to come in. Why is regret here? I feel like they are leaving something else behind in an effort to come here. Maybe this other person that in the dream, they are standing there with, maybe they had to walk away from that for whatever reason, and they regret that. But it looks like they're coming into you. There's the choices. Let me reshuffle. Sorry, I don't want to play the same cards out. They're coming in. Knight of Swords is definitely there. Someone from the past. Someone that possibly turned you down in the past. That you had feelings for. But they are coming in. Now what? Waiting for the ships. Doing some work. Making themselves happy. It almost feels like this person is waiting for something to happen, but then they shift gears and like change their mind and go busy themselves with something else that'll make them happy. It feels like they are trying to avoid a heartache, a heartbreak. This could be you, this could be them. But it's like, there's like, I'm going to take this as a ghosting energy, and then they walk away. That would make sense for, you know, the guard coming up. When they show up, I think you just know their habits. You know what they do. But I think they only become activated when you call them, or you activate them, or you get in touch with them. But it always ends up in a broken heart, ghosting, and walking away. Because they've got a lot of choices out there. Very confused energy here. I don't think this energy knows exactly what they want. Even though they are your dream, you know, you're in love with the idea of what you built around them as being them. I don't think what you think they are is what they are. And that, you know, how you view them is basically a fantasy, is what I'm getting. But what they do is yeah, they'll go along, you know, they'll work with you for a bit. I think they make themselves happy, break your heart, split, and you're left confused, dreaming about them. It's that Ace of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, it looks like they go off someplace else. They heal. And then they get back out there. Let's see stress. 7 of Wands. Stress. That's more holding people at bay. Keeping things away from, you know, back off. We have the Knight of Swords, decisive action. So something's coming towards you. Something is, or someone is coming. They're going to take some action towards you in the near future. I feel like you do. You know you have to stay balanced if you are going to deal with this person that makes you happy. Going to need a lot of strength. And I feel like you know that any kind of offer to or from them could go either way. You're just not sure about this energy, and I think they keep you in your head. They come in fast, and then they go. Let's see what stress is. This is the near future. Stress. We have universal alignment, so we have the star. Stars coming in, saying things lining up. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady progress. With the Queen of Wands, that's that attraction. So they are attracted to you. It just feels like this person is not one for love. Whereas you're dreaming and, you know, wanting to experience something. I think your intuition lets you know that, you know, if this person ever shows up, you can kind of tell that they're not there and they're going to send you back into that heartache. But they're attracted to you, but Probably about as much as they're attracted to everybody else. So do be careful. But we do have the star here with some alignment. Like they've been taking their time, trying to maybe get themselves together, get some progress in so that they can come in, or I do feel like they're attracted to you. Let's get some more. Conflict, competition, Two of Wands, making a decision. You got to decide whether you're ready to deal with this. They bring the stress. The stress that you're dealing with, they bring the stress. They bring in the conflict. They even put you in a little competition because they have so many choices. And you have to make a decision. If that's what you really want to deal with. Because there's the heartache again. You know what this person is capable of and what they're not. You're reevaluating the situation. You're looking at it again. But you know in your heart of hearts what will happen. What else? Seven of Swords, deception, strategy, King of Wands, going after everything that they want. Eight of Cups, walking away from things that aren't serving them anymore. It's like, so once you get used up, then you will be discarded. They will move on to the next. Could be everybody lined up in a circle. They'll be back, but they're going to go through all their little tricks. And Six of Cups, memories and reunion. Queen of Swords with the boundaries up, good thing. And bring it to an end, painful ending. So I don't think you're going to take this chance. I think this dream relationship, I think you dreamed up who this person really was, and they're not really that. You fell in love with your conception of them, what you perceive them to be, but they're not really that. And I think in this last section, you recognize that and you bringing it to an end. This is a divine partnership. So soulmate type situation here. This is probably something that needs to happen. Lessons learned. You've learned, I'm saying you've learned discernment. You have learned discernment. Bottom of the deck is the student. Yes, you've learned. You're taking action towards your independence. Yeah. So you're going within. This is in the near future. You'll be going within, gaining more enlightenment. It's almost like a starting all over again. You'll have to pick up. So if this energy does try to come back, I think you're going to manifest them if you're dreaming about them all the time. But your inner voice lets you know, your high priestess lets you know this is going to be a stressful situation for you. And I don't see like any happiness, any love, anything like that. Okay, let's see what you need to know moving forward. A helping hand. Help is arriving, whether through a kind word, a generous act, or unseen forces working in your favor. So sounds like you're going to be getting some help, maybe some guidance from someone. Let's get another. Celebration. A celebration is in order for all that you've endured and all that you've become. Let joy rise in your heart. You deserve to be happy. So I think this is just you passing through this again. This time knowing more as you go, so you don't like fall into the trap. If you went into this thinking that, oh, this is going to be oh so beautiful, I can't wait to see them again, and la 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 la, all that stuff, it's going to be so happy, happy, happy. And when it comes, you recognize all the old things that triggered you in the past, the behaviors, and I feel like you kind of know, and you kind of back off of that. Your intuition was right. This is only going to cause you stress. And all the stressful cards are over here in your near future. Okay, so let's get a word of advice. Step back. You are being called to keep your distance so you can see the factors clouding your judgment. When you step outside the situation, you can uncover the truths hidden beneath the surface. That's what I just said. So this is the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, this is a divine partnership, but it needs a lot of work. A lot of things need to happen before it can come in. So I think you guys are going to be doing a whole bunch of dreaming. I knew it came out again, but you're going to be doing a whole bunch of dreaming here until things start to work. Or just dissipate altogether. I'm going to get a blanket statement. Yep. Hurry up, girl. Bottom of the deck is Four of Pentacles. They may still be trying to hold on to you. You have to remain part of their clique, part of their circle, so to speak. That's too bad. All right. What else does Taurus need to know? You're doing the right thing. This is nothing but Heartbreak Hotel up in here. The Lovers. Tower. Yeah, this is a relationship that is doomed. Ooh, that sounds so bad. Let me get one more over here. There she is, Queen of Cups with her heart open. There's the Devil smack in the middle. Devil energy is what brought the Tower down and destroyed the romance. Them looking for that new little spark every 2 seconds is what helped destroy the romance. There is a King of Cups to match your Queen of Cups. They may be coming out of a situation and who knows, maybe eventually coming towards you. So maybe this Devil energy is the catalyst to spring you from there so you can go line up for something new. And we have the Knight of Cups. So that's them probably coming back in, trying to start some stuff. But you're in your strength. Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? They want your Empress energy back with the game. All major arcana here. Your happiness stems from you staying in your power. And that's what's going to make the wheel of fortune turn in your favor. If you deal with this, they're going to put you right back into their circle of, you know, probably a whole bunch of folk out there dreaming about them like this. So it's time for you to take yourself out of that dynamic and move forward, because you're that beauty, Queen of Wands. So you go do your thing. Let them do whatever they got to do. Your new deal is coming, your match. So we're going to wrap it up now with a card of guidance from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. Bottom of the deck is a white calf. I'm thinking chicken. White buffalo calf woman with reverence at the bottom of the deck. It's some wild wings. Okay. What do we have for Taurus? One word of guidance for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus. That's too much, Spirit. And I am losing my deck. One word of guidance, please. Thank you. We have Gaia with Hecate in between. Your card is Gaia with Earth, number 16. Let's see what you get. Number 16. Being grounded, slowing down, and remaining present in your body is the message that the Greek goddess Gaia has for you right now. Perhaps you've spent too much time in your head lately and have not taken as good care of yourself as you would have liked. Get into a rhythm, make sure you get enough sleep, commit to spending more time in nature, and eat sustainably with conscious awareness. Gaia, the Earth Mother of all life, invites you to pay attention to your body, for you are a creature of the earth as well as spirit. You are part of this living earth, which is the foundation for all of life that has a physical form. What form does your life take? This is the perfect time to take a closer look to ensure you're happy with it. You're also asked to examine the foundation of what you are building now. Does it feel solid and stable? Now is the perfect time to focus on stability and security, ensuring you move forward in a grounded way. The goddess Gaia reminds you that the earth is the playground for conscious manifestation, so be respectful of this truth. Now, your alignment message is, when you scatter your energy and allow fear to take root, you can become grounded or out of touch with your environment. You become disconnected from your true nature as a spiritual being having a human experience. The need now is to look at the cracks in the foundation of the life you've built. When even one aspect of your life is out of alignment, it affects everything else. Ground yourself with Gaia, the Earth Mother. She wants you to enjoy creating the world you live in. Your alignment task is to take a fearless inventory of where, how, and with whom you live your life. Is your energy draining from the choices you are making? Are you physically exhausted? Do you accept less than your value? Your efforts must now be to repair the foundation of your life and begin again. You will be so thrilled with the results and wonder why you didn't do it sooner. The goddess Gaia is supporting your every move now. All right. So that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. But most of all, I hope it helps you in some way. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. So until the next time, I will see you then. You take good care of yourself, okay? Bye-bye.